Welcome back. So it seems 2015 has been a year of musical comebacks. There's been Adele, Justin Bieber, and plenty of other artists that have, made their return to the scene. Talking about these returns, I have Allie, Christine, and Nick, and they're all very devoted to all these artists.
Definitely.
So, Allie,
Yes.
who in 2015 has made the most pizzazz for you?
I gotta go with my heart and go with the Biebs. I mean, I was a big fan of Justin Bieber back in my, I guess it'd be high school days, early high school, late middle school, when he first made his debut. He had that cute little flow hair, and he had those cute little love songs about like being in love in kindergarten and
I
stuff.
mean, he was pretty much our age at that point.
Right,
So you felt
yeah.
like you could connect?
I felt like we had a connection, and I felt like I understood him, and I thought he was like so cute and so talented.
Right. You and 1 million other
Exactly,
girls.
all the other fangirls, yeah. And then he kind of left the scene, got a little douchey, wasn't so into him then, kind of disappointed, felt like a disappointing son, sort of. But now he's kind of trying to redeem himself. He let Comedy Central do that roast, I don't know if you remember that, where they let him like...
I do remember that.
Yeah.
And that seemed to be the turning point of his douchiness into like, now everyone come at me, get everything I've done wrong.
Right.
And then now I have a clean slate
Clean
type
slate,
of thing.
exactly. And now he's trying to kind of make a new name for himself. His new stuff's very kind of funky, I feel. The few songs are like real catchy, so I'm really into the Justin Bieber comeback.
Yeah, see.
I agree, except for the hair.
I don't buy into it.
No.
I don't buy into it. I think that his publicist gave him these songs, and that his recording label gave him these songs that he knew people would like and catch on to. What is he releasing, a song a week?
Yeah.
And he thinks, and everyone's like, "Oh, too late now to say sorry."
Really?
Like, really?
It goes into
Really?
like, the conspiracy theories.
You go.
Oh, okay.
Conspiracy.
No, I'm not. No, I don't know anything about that.
You said conspiracy,
I'm just-
and I want to hear what you have to say about conspiracies.
I just feel like it's just like.
You should feel attacked.
I feel like I am. I just feel like he's like an artist who's like from a young age knew he was going to be an artist, and I just feel some of his work, like is an insightful of his own personal struggles and personality. I
Nick,
just feel like that.
I couldn't agree more. He went from an artist to another little puppet on a string. Christine, any other artists that you have found have made a big, bold statement in 2015?
Yeah, well, I know this isn't really a musical comeback, but my personal fave and phone background is Nick Jonas. All the way back from like year 3000 with the Jonas Brothers being adorable, yet like you still kind of wanted him, But
Even as a 12-year-old.
even as a 12-year-old. Well, I was 12 at the time too, so like, it was okay. But now he's like making an acting career. He's like solo. He's gained a lot of muscle.
Right. Is it
Really
one of
killing
those
it.
things where like if you're in a group, one of the people in the group, a musical group, has to branch out. One of them has to be in the spotlight. And if you stay in the group, you kind of like lose your steam. But like Beyonce and Nick Jonas, Justin Timberlake, you have to. One of them has to end up being the star. Which is like, how do you choose which one? Is it the one with the most talent, or is it the one with the most charisma? You know what I mean?
I think it might be the most attractive looking one.
Yeah,
to be
although I
honest.
think that Joe is better looking than Nick. I don't know if you want to tussle
That's
about this, but...
that's
I don't know.
Wow,
That's a
At
debate
least
for
we can
another
all
time.
agree Kevin's look.
Oh, yeah, but he's like married as a kid, so he's doing well for himself.
I mean, Joe did try that show on E. What was it, something or other?
Oh, who
but
knows?
Who knows? See, who knows? Because Nick
knows?
Jonas was the one who. But let's get to the real topic. All right, Adele. I mean,
But,
she's
yeah,
back, people.
Elephant in the room.
Okay, fine.
What do you mean by elephant?
I mean the big one that we haven't talked about yet, the big topic.
The big topic. What do you mean the big? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I can't say anything.
Listen, Adele is back, and she has been breaking records.
Yes.
She had 1.11 million downloads in the first week of her new song was debuted. That beat Flo Rida's Right Round.
Oh.
And I mean, that's a big,
Ooh.
and it's the most selling song in a week since Elton John's Princess Diana tribute. I mean,
And I think it beat the like Bad Blood music video thing.
yeah,
I don't know.
let's not get into Taylor Swift because that's a whole nother story.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not a fan.
But so
Yeah.
Adele, she is just a class act. Do you guys agree? Do you agree,
Oh
Allie?
yeah, she's so classy. Like she seems older than she is. I was so surprised to learn she's only like 25. Is that she carries herself in such this mature way that I feel like other artists of her age are like act like nimrods, and she just has such this like presence about her that is so admirable.
Christine, did you know that she had a kid after she won all those Grammys? She swept the Grammys when she put out 21. She had a kid, was married, and then she took all this time off, in my opinion, to raise the kid, and then went back into the business. Do you think that's very admirable of her?
I think that's super admirable. I think that's like way better of a lifestyle too than like those celebrities who just kind of like tote their kids along, except it's the nanny doing it, which I actually had a job doing that. But besides that, I don't know though, but I don't know of Adele's comeback, so I'm not really too.
Right.
Yeah,
Now,
who
Nick,
knew?
Yeah.
so you listen to the radio, correct?
Yep.
So
Hopefully.
Adele seems to get a bad rep on the radio because her songs, Rolling in the Deep, Set Fire to the Rain, they're played constantly.
Yeah.
And they're great songs. They're great songs, but everyone's like, oh, this song. I mean, everyone likes it at first, and it gets played and played because they're good, and it's like, oh, this song. How do you think the radio, manipulates music into becoming bad tracks?
I think it does it in like a certain way of like repetition. For instance, "Bring Me the Church," that song that
Take
Me
the
to Church, right?
Details.
Apparently, according to some critics, it was an awful song, but it was played over and over again. That became one of those popular beats. But you have to be careful about how many times you play a certain song because you want to like have some variety,
Right.
Like you can't just simply play the same song over and over again within the same period of time. You need it for more variety. And I feel like when it comes to radio, that people just play what they want to hear,
Yeah.
And because they go on different times, it's not simply like going on, I don't know, iTunes or
Right.
whatever and just listening to that same song.
So Allie,
Yes.
do you think that songs become popular after they're played a million times, or do you think they're popular and then played a million times?
I think they get popular after they get played a lot because like a lot of times I don't hear music until I hear it on the radio, and then I hear it a lot and I'm like, oh man, like this is catchy, and then it gets really popular and then it gets annoying. But yeah, I mean, I would say that's probably how a lot of people are exposed to music is by hearing it a lot on the radio.
Right, and it's tough because you might hear a song beforehand and think, wow, I love this song, and then it gets played 10 times in a row on 3 different stations. You're like, this song is too much for me now, and it
Yeah.
stinks because you really enjoyed it and you love the artist. You know?
Exactly.
I mean, take Maroon 5 for example. I don't know about you guys, but I love Maroon 5.
Oh, yeah.
And people
Yeah.
always hate Maroon
Yeah.
5. How do you feel about Maroon 5, Christine?
I actually really love Maroon 5. I've like loved Maroon 5 for a real long time.
And that's hard
too.
to
I had songs about Jane on the tape, not even a CD. It was like the little
Yeah.
tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom was a fan too back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, so music is a forever changing entity. Music will forever be developing, and we have this EDM nowadays, and it's like, what is a real artist, what isn't? But regardless, we can say that 2015 has definitely been a year of development.
Oh yeah.
Thank you guys for watching this segment. Come back for the next one.